Here's exactly how I would do a $1,000 a month power washing business as a teenager. And if you want it to be $10,000 a month, you pick your number. The same math and strategy applies. So first and foremost, you gotta break this down into smaller bites. I think chasing $1,000 or $10,000 or whatever is a little bit too vague. I would really try to boil this down into, hey, I need 5 to 6 customers, each paying me $150 to $200 per job. That will get me to the $1,000. And now I know what I'm actually really trying to go tackle. Now, secondly, you need a little bit of cash to start this. But in a whole other video, I'll link it up in the corner and down in the description, I gave you 5 different ways that you can start a business just like power washing with no money up front. There's a lot of creative ideas in there. But one of those ideas, one of my favorite ones, I don't really hear many people talking about this, is to just start a simpler business for like literally a weekend. A business that you have no intention of running long term, like a lemonade stand. And that can be the thing to give you your seed money or the money required to go buy your power washer to launch this business. So I'd go launch something super simple, really quick, whatever you got to do to raise the money to buy your power washer and then get to the next step, which would be printing like 300 flyers, black and white, so that way they're cheap. And I would canvas the entire neighborhood, and I would include these things. I'd put my name, I'd put my smiling picture, don't put a mugshot. I put my story, which doesn't have to be complicated. It could be something as simple as, hey, I'm Charlie, I'm 17 years old, and I live in this neighborhood. I'm starting my first business selling power washing services so that I can save money for college. Make sure to put the why in there, because people might not just buy from you just because you're there, but if they know the real reason you're starting your business, they might want to support that and just pay you the money, even if they don't really need the power washing that bad, but they want to help you save for college. Just putting in your why can just make all the difference in a pitch, so don't forget that part. And then I would include a specific offer that makes them want to take action now and not just sit around and wait for it. So something like, I'm offering the first 10 customers 50% off the entire driveway for just $65. And then make sure to include a call to action. So to learn more and book your service, call me at this number or email me here. So if you get 3 customers out of 300 flyers, then you know 1 out of every 100 flyers gets you a customer. So do the math. Now, if you want to go get 10 customers, you know you need 1,000 flyers, and you can make money doing that, and you have the math. And after I got at least 1 customer, I would start planning my second flyer, because yes, I would follow up with all 300 houses again, because this is gonna be the second time they've heard from you, so now they're a little bit familiar. And I would update them on how the launch went. You say, hey, it's me again. We had an awesome launch. Here are some before and after pictures of the driveways that I clean, and here's some testimonials from real customers that were really, really thrilled with the quality and the price. And then I would also include some sort of promotion in there and say, hey, you know what? I found that I can really only do 10 of these a month because I'm a full-time student, but I'm still trying to save money for college, but I have 10 per month, and for the next month, I'm also going to add in a free trash can cleaning. Like, throw something in there, and then never forget the call to action. Here's how you can jump in. Here's how you can order. I think that would be a really successful campaign. Now, the second half here is where things really start to scale, but I want to mention that we are really trying to put together a lot of content here at Boss Club, and so the best way that you can help us make more content is by subscribing to this channel, and we're going to produce more and more lessons here that really can just help fuel your growth and help make you some money. Please consider subscribing. Next, for every single customer I got, I would really focus on getting 3 things from them: a before and after picture of the job, a testimonial from them sharing what they thought of the job, and then ask for a referral. Do they know anyone else that would be interested in the services you have to offer? And then next, I would really focus on sharing those testimonials, the before and after pictures, and your story as much as you can, online, through your website, flyers, school newsletter, literally anything, because being a business owner is really about being a marketer, because you can go build anything, but really what makes you a successful business owner is when you can sell anything. And so the majority of your time needs to be in trying to get more sales. And speaking of sales, I would really try to focus on making repeat sales to people who have already purchased from you. Because if you go back to the original math and you need 5 people a month, that's 60 a year. It is so much harder to go find 60 new people every single year to buy from you than it would be to find 30 people that buy from you every single 6 months. And so even if they're not ready to buy the same service from you 6 months later, maybe their driveway just hasn't got it dirty enough for you to go clean it. Find something else to sell them. Anything you can wash with a power washer, find a way to just sell that list, or to sell those services to that list. So that can be your greatest strength. If it doesn't take many customers, but if they are buying from you regularly, that's a powerful business. And then if you want to grow it bigger, there's only 3 things you... I think that's the European way. For some reason, this feels way easier to me than this. Getting that pinky down kind of hurts. 3 or 3, but 3 different ways you can grow your business. You can either go make more sales, you can make more sales per customer, so you can get them to buy more often, or you can increase the amount of revenue that you're getting for every single sale. Those are the only 3 ways to grow your business, which kind of makes it a lot simpler. It's not so just, hey, I don't know, how do I grow? What do I go do? Those 3 things, so pick one. And there's a million different ways you can influence that metric, but once you get it to $1,000 a month, if you want to get it to $10,000 or $100,000 a month, you do those 3 things. Now I have to warn you, a lot of people get excited about this kind of thing and they think, yeah, that wouldn't that be, I'm brainstorming here, wouldn't that be awesome to own a business one day? And then they think about it and they think about it and they do nothing, and they're no closer to actually experiencing it than when they're watching this video. And that's the worst thing you can do. The best thing you can do is actually get started, and get started today. And in the video on the screen, I walk you through a 5-day process to help you design and launch this thing. So we're gonna get into action, and I'll see you in that video.